My name is Annie, and I am a mermaid born beneath the silver waves of the eastern sea. I grew up among coral towers and flowing seagrass, where light dances like soft ribbons through the water. From the time I was young, I believed the ocean was not just a home, but a story waiting to be explored. That one morning, as the sun sent long golden beams into the deep, I felt a strange pull in my heart. The currents seemed to whisper my name, guiding me toward the open ocean. I knew then that it was time to leave the familiar reefs and begin my journey beyond the borders of my underwater kingdom. I swam past the coral gardens, where colorful fish greeted me with gentle flicks of their fins. The water grew deeper and bluer, and the sounds around me softened into a peaceful hum. Above, the surface shimmered like glass, while below, the ocean stretched endlessly, full of secrets and ancient memories. My first stop was a valley of kelp forests, where tall green leaves swayed slowly like dancers in the tide. As I passed through, tiny sea creatures peeked out from hiding places, curious about a lone traveler. A shy seahorse floated close and asked, "Where are you going, Annie?" "I'm following the ocean's call," I replied with a smile. The seahorse nodded wisely. "Then, listen carefully. The sea speaks softly, but it always tells the truth." As I continued, the water grew cooler. I soon reached a deep trench where the light dimmed and the world felt quieter. At first, I felt a little afraid, but then I saw glowing creatures, jellyfish floating like living stars, lighting my path with gentle pulses of blue and pink. Their glow reminded me that even in darkness, beauty exists. Further on, I encountered an old sea turtle named Orion, his shell marked with the lines of time. He swam beside me for a while, slow but steady. "You travel far for someone so young," he said. "I want to understand the ocean," I answered. "Not just my home, but all of it." Orion smiled. "Then remember this, Annie. The ocean is wide, but it is also connected. Every wave knows the others." We parted ways near a warm current that carried me gently forward. Soon, I reached waters where dolphins leaped and played. They welcomed me with joyful clicks and spins, inviting me to race them through the waves. I laughed as I swam faster than ever before, feeling free and alive. As the day passed, I rose closer to the surface. I had rarely done this before. The world above the water fascinated me. I watched ships glide across the horizon, and seabirds dive gracefully from the sky. I wondered what stories they carried, what lands existed beyond the sea. As sunset arrived, the ocean transformed. The sky burned with shades of orange, pink, and purple, and the sea reflected those colors like a giant painting. I floated just beneath the surface, listening to the rhythm of the waves. In that moment, I felt small but also deeply connected to everything around me. That night, I rested inside a quiet lagoon surrounded by smooth rocks and glowing plankton. As I lay there, I thought about everything I had seen: the forests, the deep trenches, the playful creatures, and the ancient wisdom carried by the currents. I realized that the ocean is not something to conquer or control, it is something to respect and understand. When morning came, I turned back toward my kingdom. The journey home felt different. I was the same Annie, yet not the same. I carried new stories, new feelings, and a deeper love for the sea. When I returned, my sisters gathered around, eager to hear about my adventure. I told them about glowing jellyfish, wise turtles, playful dolphins, and sunsets that painted the sea. But most of all, I told them this: the ocean is not just where we live, it is who we are. That night, as I swam through familiar coral halls, I felt grateful. Grateful for the courage to leave, and grateful for a home that welcomed me back. I knew that my journey was only the beginning. The ocean is endless, and so are the stories waiting beneath its waves. And whenever the currents whisper my name again, I will listen, because I am Annie, daughter of the sea, and the ocean will always be part of my heart.